可以调一下吗？
Ba, you might just want to help me with this. Ba, san, ooh, 谢谢。
I heard you count.
1、2、3。
要去广西路。
Yeah. Yeah.
What he said?
He said Guangxi. That's the road we're going to.
You sure knows. She's a local.
It's called context clue.
Sure you.
I think I got bit by mosquitoes on my leg.
Dude, I have so many bites.
I think I'm gonna need to go to 7-Eleven and get a Tiger Balm.
Oh, 直接擦。
Oh my god, when I moved to New York, I had a thing of Tiger Balm in my suitcase and it busted the wide open in the airport and the smell was all over all my stuff. And I was so mad. But I had to get rid of the outfit anyways. Like that's what forced me to not wear my college outfit when I moved.
I'm proud of you.
Actually smells like Tiger Balm. Maybe like up here. Or maybe there's just hand sanitizer scented. Oh.
I'm so excited to go back to Taipei and that's like
Me too. Me too.
like
That 101 area, I felt so protected and excited.
like I was Let me look at what I should be expecting for, guys.
Like the heavy set coochie hair removal.
Why would you
Gucci hair removal. Sorry.
I'm just making up words. I actually don't know what that means.
First of all, laser for the face.
Oh. Is that for hair removal or for like pore shrinkage or like what does it do?
For wrinkle or discoloration.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't gotten a facial in such a long time because they're so fucking painful. But when I go, like the lady's always like, oh, you should go like once every quarter maybe or something. And I'm like, girl, I go once a year, so you better really get everything out of there. And then she always shows me like the before and after, and I'm like, damn, like this shit is actually really, really effective. And then was it you, Ethan, or was it Wayne, whose mom does like free black like extraction, pore extraction?
That's not my mom.
Maybe that's why Wayne was so cutesy.
Like,
Because his mom gave him free facial. And he was like, yeah, I hated it and it hurt so much. And I'm like, dude, I literally pay like so much money for someone to do that to my face. And your mom is just out here doing it for free. So what is this dinner place? Like what's the type of food?
I think it's also Taiwanese food, like Taiwanese Chinese cuisine.
Okay.
wait, Ethan, do you want to tell for Taipei or are you gonna go back now?
He's just
I'm just gonna go.
It's because we took express train that doesn't stop at his hometown.
But I think it's okay. Yeah, your train from here to Taipei is only an hour 20.
It's like an hour 34 from Zuoying to
Taipei.
Bangqiao or something, and then to Taipei.
But you're getting off at Taipei,
but
right? Not Banqiao.
Yeah, we're getting off at Taipei, but it does
Okay.
stop at Taichung. But,
Uh-huh.
like we're not getting.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're getting off at Taipei, and then I'm pretty sure is our hotel near HSR station?
Yes.
Because it's all one big station there, I guess. So yeah, it's pretty convenient. And check-in is pretty early, so by the time we get there, I think we can already check in. And as discussed, you can drop your bags in their room.
Dude, the train's actually so fast.
Yeah.
Like my mom was telling me that like visit her relatives around this area, she would have to take the train, and it takes 5 hours. And then when she looked at the high-speed rail time, she literally gagged. She's like, what the fuck?
She gagged?
Yeah.
She gasped. I think, like, if they had high-speed rail in California, think about how much effort and time you would save. Like, instead of having to fly Southwest, like, either you have to fly Southwest, which means you have to go to the airport, that takes like 2-3 hours, and then fly, that's like an hour and a half, and then land, and then get to your place like another hour. Like, it just like takes like a whole day, even though it's like a short flight. Or you drive, and it's like 5.5 hours to drive.
Dude, driving it's so long.
It's so long.
Wait, have you done the drive from NorCal to SoCal?
I've done it many times, but I've never driven it myself.
Oh, okay.
I'm always a passenger princess. When we went to Disney, my dad and mom mainly drove, and then Shibu drove a little bit, and I was just
Okay.
like, I'm not driving. I mean, I could have, but I think my mom would have been nervous with me driving because she knows I
that
like
makes sense, yeah.
don't have the practice that everyone else has. And also they got like new cars and stuff, so I don't know how to drive their cars anymore. I only know how to drive the CRV.
The CRV.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna readjust this. Oh.
Oh my god, it's giving Leo.
Let me mansplain. Let me mansplain you.
Leo.
The man was not alive.
请驶670照向右转行驶公里4。
So if we arrive at our hotel at 2:30,
Yeah.
then we settle down. We Uber there. We settle down. Should be maybe another hour or so.
Yeah.
So my looks maxing time should be 3:30.
That's a little ambitious, right? Oh no. Oh, sorry, I forgot we live right at the station, so there's no commute from train to hotel.
Yeah.
How long is your looks maxing appointment?
I think it's gonna be 30 minutes tops.
Oh.
And
Oh, it's that short?
it's right next to where Ethan wants to look, so maybe I'll
Wait, so
meet at
basically-
Tiffany's after.
So, oh, okay, I was about to say Tiffany's about to make us wait for her.
No, why would I do that?
So we'll see you there then. And also, maybe I'll pick up my donut or something at that point. 'cause it'll be-
Exactly, because I don't want a donut.
Yeah.
Or do I want a donut?
I don't think you want it. I saw a photo on Huey's Instagram, because she has that food Instagram, and it was literally like a hot donut, like covered in powdered sugar.
I see it.
And I was like, it's gonna get all over my clothes, but whatever. Yeah, and then we can hit up anything you want to do, Ethan.
Okay.
And then I'm like not working. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I am working tomorrow. I have meetings from 11 to midnight tomorrow. So like at some point when Ethan leaves, like I'll have to go work.
I also have a meeting with my manager.
So maybe Ethan, should you look for a train like at like 8 or 9 at the latest, I guess?
I think our dinner is at 6, which
Okay.
is
Okay,
good because it's
perfect.
pretty early.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
perfect.
we can eat, and it'll be like 7, and then I'm gonna have to go drop by Gentle Monster to look
Gentle
at
Monster.
2.0.
I wonder if Hong Kong's cheaper. I feel like they have less tax there for
It's-
like imported stuff.
I think I looked it up. It's around the same.
Is Gentle Monster in is it in Breeze? Or is it somewhere
It's-
else?
It's also.
Okay.
So it's by pure coincidence that I wanted to go there.
you sure you're flying from Hong Kong to New York directly, or
Yeah.
you're going to the? Okay.
Yep. It's gonna fucking suck.
Holy shit, that's like, how long is that flight? 16.
I think so. Yeah. But it's at least it's on Cathay, so I think I'll get like interesting food as opposed to United, where it was like not really that interesting. Like it was like pasta and it was like veggie pasta because they didn't have like they had a bulgogi and rice dish, but obviously it ran out by the time they got to me because it was a flight.
What?
Hotel.
Oh.
Yeah, because I sat in the back. But hopefully Cathay will be more interesting. Honestly, whatever the plane food is though, I always love plane food.
Always?
Yeah, I always love it. I think it's because it comes in like a little bento shaped like tray, and so I'm a completionist, so I get like it pleases my brain to have this like tiny assorted thing, and it's like a little quest to like eat everything. Because you basically get like a little salad, like a little piece of bread, some butter, an entree, a dessert, and it feels like pleasing to my brain to have something like that. I think that's why I like bentos so much too. Like the eki bens in Japan.
On the Shinkansen.
Yeah. They're so organized and neat, and like you finish it and you feel accomplished, which is different from like when you load up your own plate with food.
Interesting.
Oh my god, look! Fat Daddy American Fried Chicken.
Like around?
It's right next to us.
Why does sometimes Google Translate say it's not?
Why is this like...
Make my needs maxing appointment or accept the request to see what they say. Oh my god.
I saw that. That's really cute, actually. Like, that's hubby for real. The way he looks like a high schooler.
Yeah.
Because it's his little backpack.
Oh my god, they're in Park Hyatt Zero.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
I love that for them. I can't wait for my honeymoon. I don't even want the wedding, I just want the honeymoon. Because I feel like when you're on a honeymoon, like you have an excuse to lavishly spend on everything. Like you can say like, oh, of course we're gonna upgrade, of course we're gonna fly business, of course we're gonna do all this stuff. Like as long as you have the budget for it, and you can feel guilt free because it's like, oh, it's my honeymoon, it's a once in a lifetime thing, hopefully.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Oh my god, it's the first church or whatever.
This one?
Yeah, it's what the guy from the boat said, or is this a different one? Maybe
It's
not.
a different one.
Maybe not.
My phone is dying.
I'm gonna copy. Wait, so are you guys down to just quickly get a nightcap at the bar?
The nightcap?
Like a little drinkity drink on the rooftop and like
I'm
enjoy
down.
the view for like literally 20 minutes and then just go home.
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
I'm not worried about Ethan, to be honest.
Ask me after dinner.
Let me check the distance. It's a 9-minute drive from dinner. And then it's a 6-minute drive to our hotel, and it's in between the hotel and the dinner. So it's actually pretty good. Like, I'm such a lucky Vicky because the place I want it is right between. Also, you were right. You do have to be a cafe member to check in 40 hours. I gotta eat, even though I am a member.
I made my appointment and they said you have to be above 18 to get your face laser.
Yeah. Tianjin Presbyterian Church. Oh my god, I was so gagged because when I was looking at the typhoon exhibit where they talk about this indigenous people who live in the hills, like the typhoon wrecked their town, and then they had to relocate into this like whole new town that the Red Cross built. And I was like, wow, that's like so cool. And they were like preserving their culture and everything. And then it had this plaque that was like, oh, actually 80% of the town is Catholic. So they had like the main thing they had to build in the new town was like a Catholic church. And I was like, what? I thought this was like these indigenous people that had like barely any contact with the outside world who like built the thing, but no, they were all Catholics.
Oh, really?
So I guess
It's like one specific tribe.
Yeah. It's
I
like
think
80%
yeah.
Catholic.
Yeah, I was just like going through an exhibit. I think one part was saying how in the 1600s the Dutch like Indies company, they also came to Taiwan. And
I saw that too.
Yeah, I think that's probably why.
It was like the Dutch, then there was like a lot of American influence, then there was a lot of Japanese influence, and there was a lot of Chinese influence. Well, obviously.
Yeah.
Because they basically were like, oh, it used to be majority like Formosan Aboriginal,
Right.
and then with the migration, let's call it, like it became primarily Han Chinese inhabiting Bai. Which is so fascinating. And then they had a whole thing about in the fashion section about how like in the 80s, like the 70s and 80s, like the fashion in Taiwan was long hair for men, like an American pop star, like a mullet, I think is what they were trying to say. And they had a guy dressed like Elvis Presley.
Yeah, no, I saw it. The hypebeast section.
Yeah. They also had one thing about like, oh, in the 80s and 90s, like to show your national pride, like women would wear like cheongsams or something. Cheongsam. And they looked really pretty, like turquoise, like really tight turquoise dresses or something.
Yeah, I was looking through like old photos of my dad, and yeah, I think he had like a bowl cut basically. It was like really long, and he had those like aviator glasses.
Oh my
Not
god.
sunglasses, like aviator glasses.
It's giving Joe Biden. Aviator, just glasses.
Just glasses.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I feel like that's like a very 80s, or like, I'm not even sure if it's 90s. It might be like an 80s thing.
The way my dad just had the same hair the whole time his whole life, and it's just like regular hair. I think my mom had like pretty fashionable hair back in the day. Like she basically had the hair Michelle has now, back in like the 80s and stuff. Which is insane, but like yeah, they really. My mom like all the American pop culture she like loves is also like from the 80s and the 90s. It's more from the 90s, because that's when they moved here, like early 90s, I guess, or maybe even the 80s. I'm not sure actually. But yeah, she like her favorite artists are like Jersey Boys, like the Four Seasons or whatever, and like yeah, Sherry baby, like that stuff. And Motown, she like loves Motown. I'm like, wow, you're so American.
Motown is pretty good.
Yeah.
Is there a musical?
Yeah, there is a
Motown
musical.
Is it good?
Yeah. It's basically
Yeah.
a concert though. Yeah.
Wait, so you saw 47 this year?
Yeah, I saw 47.
Dude, that's like more than once a week. Right?
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
But they're
It's
definitely
52 weeks.
They're definitely concentrated in like there were definitely weeks where I was like, damn, I'm seeing like 4 shows this week. Because what happens is I feel like Broadway has like batches of shows that like all close and then shows that all open. So when new shows open, we all go. And so like in 1 month when a bunch of shows transfer, we'll see like a lot of shows. And then there'll be a couple months where it's like, oh, I'm barely seeing anything. But like when some Hollywood star, I saw a lot of Hollywood stars this year. When some star is there, like we pay full price and we go.
When you saw Daniel Radcliffe, that's what you guys were talking about him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
And how
him with
he's
Tiffany.
5'5". Did you get a picture with him?
No. We were like, are they stage dooring? And the guy like said, no, they only come out on like even days, or like he had some random thing he told us and we just left. I did get to get a photo with Adam Driver. Who else did I see? I'm like forgetting.
Oh,
everyone.
Adam Driver?
Yeah, I got a photo of him. I posted on my story, and it was like one of my highest engagement Instagram story of the year. Besides Sunny's wedding, I think that was like highest engagement of the year. As it should be. Because whenever I'm on Instagram and I see a wedding photo, I definitely linger and look and like like think thoughts, you know. What?
Remember how I told you I want to go to this pop-up?
Yeah.
The pop-up is like at the end of the fucking line. Because it's in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Oh my god.
But I gotta go.
In Taipei?
In Hong Kong.
Oh, in Hong Kong. Like, are you
What's
going alone?
The
or-
K-pop thing?
Why would I make you go? You're gonna have a great time alone.
Okay.
But it's a 2-hour round trip.
Oh my god. And
I
when you get
remember-
there,
I
do you have to
remember
wait
that.
in line?
I don't think so because it's so many days that I feel like I won't. But I will be going first thing
I think that's the right thing to do.
so that I can have the rest of the day. When I come
With
back.
your dopamine surge.
Exactly.
With your little goodies.
With my little
It's like a monkey with its banana.
and the thing is, it's like one bus, so I don't have to transfer.
Oh yeah, that is nice. So you can be on your phone the whole time, giggle gaggling and looking at whoever the girl running the
I'm gonna be
pop-up's
like-
IG.
No, it's official.
Oh, okay.
But it's a pop-up where they make, like, each person, it says 13 people design merch. So they each, like, designed something and they,
Wow.
like, sold it. And then, like, they had an online run, but then this time they're selling it in person. But I'm like, I already got it online, but then they have, like, this offline, like, specialty keychain thingy and, like, the
Wow.
little postcard if you buy it. And it's also sold out online, so I'm like, maybe I want to buy something else online in person.
Are you buying extras for your friends, like Amy?
I think I'm
May
gonna
as
get
well.
the keychains as like souvenirs for them.
okay.
But
I wish I had a hyperfixation. I wish I had a comfort character. Like, I wish I stand something or something.
you do. You stand yourself.
Wait, you're right. I have my own comfort. Sorry. Like I'm a little congested from talking all day. I don't think I've ever stand someone, but I was definitely a huge directioner. So I think they were my comfort characters. Oh, actually, they literally were, because when I went on this like 7-day, 100-mile hike in freshman year of high school for Boy Scouts, it was like really grueling, and I felt like kind of homesick and like
And One
tired and
Direction
stuff.
was your comfort.
And we had no phones and no music for like 7 days, so there were long stretches of just hiking and like nobody wanted to talk because we were together for like 7 days. So I would just like I would sing the entire songs in my head, and like I would know every lyric. Kind of like when you can't sleep, like as a kid, I feel like sometimes I would try to go through the entire script of a movie, but I would do that with their songs. And I would like envision their music videos, because this is like right when they had debuted or whatever.
Kind of cute.
So I think they were my comfort characters. Like I was very comforted by that. And now they'll never have a reunion.
It's actually inside this really big shopping mall.
Sorry. I'm gonna be in the Causeway Bay Admiralty shopping mall. Like I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be eating with Larissa's dad,
Larry Senior.
Larry
I
Senior.
don't know when she's also leaving that day. Which
Oh,
is why I
shit.
chose that day.
So what
But
the fuck
I
am I
think-
gonna do?
No, she's gonna be there in the morning, so I'll be gone in the morning and come back at night.
What day of the week is this? Can you
It's
tell
Monday.
me? Monday what? Oh, like this
The
coming Monday?
13th. Because
Fuck
that's
am I
when,
gonna do?
That's because that's when Susan and Sean is leaving, and Larissa's leaving at night. So that's why I picked that day.
So that the only person who suffers is me.
No, so that you can hang out with Larry in the morning.
But I'm saying when Larry's gone and you're gone, what the fuck will I do?
I'm coming back.
Oh, I about Larry leaves at like 10 a.m. or something, and you'll be back at like 2 or something. Then I can have a nice lunch.
No, I think she's leaving later.
Oh. Like, it's okay. I feel like I can be alone in Hong Kong because everyone speaks British there.
Like, I think you'll be fine too.
And the way the wander log is empty.
Oh, for that day.
It just says Larissa question mark.
I'm like, Larissa's leaving question mark? Sorry.
That's okay. No, that's okay.
I'll put plans that day. As in, like, my plan.
Yeah, your plan's all I need to know.
And then I'll plan later at night. I think one of my friends wants to meet up, so
Okay.
if you want to meet him.
Oh my god, back in the day, I used to like always go on a date with someone when I went to another country. Like when we were on spring break in Canada, I like went on a date with some random guy. It was very wholesome because I told him like, oh, I'm literally leaving soon. And then he like gave me recs to all these spots, and I don't remember if we actually did them. But then years later, when I went to Vancouver with my brother like 2 years ago and got trapped there in the snow, I met up with him again after like 4 years or something, and then we actually hooked up. Yeah, I can't believe I used to do that.
Wait, you were stuck in the snow?
Yeah, with Shibu. Like we had a flight back from Vancouver back to
you
San
can fly
Jose.
out.
Yeah, and then they were like, your flight is delayed, and it's gonna be delayed for like 48 hours, so it would have been delayed past Christmas because it was Christmas Eve when we were flying.
Oh my god, I remember that.
So we were like, what the fuck? And I remember because Chris lived there, and I was like, Chris, why don't you offer for us to stay at your house? But like he didn't offer, and that would have been kind of weird. So then, like what we did was we couldn't find a hotel, so we stayed in this like Airbnb that was completely snowed in. Like it was really like, it was just crazy. And it was one of those Airbnbs where like the family lives in the house too. You just rent like a room in there, so we could hear them like chatting and cooking dinner and stuff. And then we stayed in there, and then we got a bus ticket to cross the border to Seattle. So we took this like 4 a.m. bus to cross the border into America, and we had to like go through customs on a bus. And I think it was my first time like going international with my brother through customs. So I saw him like really flustered when the agent was like, oh, so why'd you go to Canada? And he was like, whereas I had my answer ready, you know? Like, oh, tourism. And then we flew from Seattle. And then that was another trip where Chase paid for everything. So Chase has really been paying for a lot of shit. They paid for your ass.
They did.
They're about to pay for my beams because I submitted a claim with my beams receipt through Chase. But Chase said we only reimburse $100 per day, and it was $350 in one day or something like that. So we'll see what happens.
So can't you just double dip for the other day?
Yeah, but the receipt has the date on it. So like, I don't know, are they gonna like clock that or?
Oh, did you buy everything in one day?
Yeah, at Beams.
What about the previous day? You didn't buy anything the previous day?
Oh, I already got paid back by United for that.
But you can double dip for Chase.
Girl, like I'm not about to commit insurance fraud. That's like a felony.
Is that insurance fraud?
Yeah. When you submit the claim, it literally has every state's law, and it's like I basically agree that I am not double dipping because that is a felony in like all 50 states or something.
Oh, but you're double dipping for Beams.
I'm not. I never
unquote.
submitted Beams to United.
Quote unquote double dipping.
Well, Chase literally says our insurance is there to pay for things that the airline won't pay for. But it's a very tiny amount, only $100 per day. So I'm being very transparent because I don't want to break any laws, and I trust Chase that they'll eventually give me my money.
And Uber is recording this.
是餐厅吗？
对，餐厅。
应该就是这个。
Uber's recording, but I never broke any law, so I feel totally fine about it.
And me, I didn't know about that one. I actually didn't.
没关系，我们就自己下吧。
好，
好，
You
谢谢。
can still go to jail even if you didn't know
谢
about
谢。
the law.
谢谢，小心啊，谢谢。
But now I do, so I won't do it.
It's not like getting into heaven. When you get into heaven, you can say you didn't know. Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to not be gay.
You did.
谢谢。
谢谢。